So I'm in Marfa, Texas, and that's one of those if you know type of places. And I'm about to go to see the Marfa Lights again if I can see them. I have a headlamp. So we can see the light. Again, it's Marfa Lights. If you've ever been, you know what I'm talking about. So on our way to the Marfa Lights, see my headlamp on my head. Um, we stopped by Dairy Queen because it's the only thing open in Marfa. If you ever been here, there's nothing open certain times. People come and work when they want to, and it's the New Year, so nobody's at home. There's nobody working, whatever. So we went to Dairy Queen, and I get to the front, and the cashier is like, "Oh, you have vitiligo," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't even notice." I was like, "Oh yeah," and he was like, "Oh, I have it too." And it's always interesting when I meet someone with it and I'm like, oh, what do I say? Yeah, we're cool, whatever. But he was talking about it. He was like, yeah, it's like on my arms. And I was like, oh, okay. He showed me his arms and it was on there. And then he was like, and I asked him, I just continued the conversation. I was like, is it anywhere else? He was like, oh, yeah, it's on my hips. It's on my legs a lot. It's kind of covered. It's on most spots where it's the cover. But he was like, his comes and goes, which is always interesting to me. So for my vitiligo, I've never really had it where it comes and goes without treatment. And for some people, and I've heard this a lot, I've met a lot of different people, they're like, they've had spots appear in they've had skin pigment loss and then it's come back by itself, and it can be based off stress or like just doing stuff or whatever the case may be. Mine really doesn't do that unless I've had treatment. But he was like, yeah, he'll wake up and have a new spot, and then next week that spot will be back normal or whatever. So that's it, really interesting. Now he did say he's had vitiligo since he was a kid. I got it when I was 19, and I think there are some differences between people that have it when they're really young versus people that are adults when they have it. So maybe there's something there, but it was interesting. I always meet somebody that says something, but he said his was on his hips, on his legs, and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, mine's on my arms and on my feet, and I was like, it's on my lips and my eye. And he was like, okay, well, it's just only noticeable on your hands. He was like, it's really not. I was like, okay. Well, that was fun. But then we went to Marfa Lights, and I get so scared there. I don't know. If you've never been, look it up. Come to West Texas and go see the Marfa Lights. I always see the lights. I've only been twice, and I have always seen the lights. Scares the dog out of me. It scares me like a fool. Um, but I saw probably maybe like two or three lights today. The first time I went, I saw all four lights, it's probably more than four, but I saw four lights, and that freaked me the fool out. So as soon as I get to seeing them lights, I'm like, all right, y'all, we can go, we can leave now. I don't like that. I don't like that. It was really busy tonight, so it was a lot of people out there. It's people that come from all over the world. So there's a lot of people speaking like German. There were people speaking Chinese out there. Everybody was out there tonight, and it's New Year's, so it seems like a more popular place now, probably due to social media. But last year we were there same time, nobody was there. It was just like my group there, and we were so freaked out because it was so dark, and we saw the lights and we were running to scream for our lives. So that was fun. Anyway.